Hi! In this class we're going to work on the movement of our free leg, because I believe that the way you move your free leg when you dance defines your style, the style of your dancing. If you think about it, when you look at a couple dancing in a show or socially in the milonga, usually if you look at their legs, your eyes get attracted to the free leg, because the standing leg is quite limited in the things it can do. It can basically stand to keep your balance, it can bend or stretch in order to push or to change your height, or it can pivot to change the direction of your dancing. But that's it. The free leg can do lots of things. Can go from one point to another to take the next step. In between going from one point to another, it can adorn, and there is a lot of repertoire of adornments that the leg can do, low or high. And even if you don't adorn, the way you go from one step to the next, for example, starting with the knee and then the foot, or starting with the foot, or going slowly, or going with more accent, this really establishes the style and the character of your dancing. So we are going to work on that, on basic positions for the free leg, front, side, back, and how to go to them. And we're going to pay special attention to the position of the foot when you go to each position of the leg, to each direction. So we will start with a warm-up, then we will practice these positions static, one by one, then we will combine the positions so that we learn to move our leg fluidly between them, and then to challenge ourselves, we're going to combine the positions of the free leg with pivots of the standing leg. That will be at the end. So I hope you enjoyed, and let's go to the warm-up. Let's start with the warm-up. It's going to be the same warm-up as the other two classes. So we start with feet together, and we do shoulder rotations. We do it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now we do circles with the arms. Yeah? Remember, keep the shoulders down and the elbows straight. Okay, and we do 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now we do stretches of the torso, side stretches. Remember, we go with one arm up, and then we slide the hand down until we touch the knee, and then we use the hand that is up to return to the vertical position. And we go 4 times to each side. So 1, down to the knee, up and down. 1, down to the knee, up and down. 2, down to the knee, up and down. 2, touch the knee, up and down. 3, touch the knee, up and down. 3, touch the knee, up and down. Last one. 4, touch the knee, up and down. And 4, touch the knee, up and down. Now we open the legs, we bend the knees, we keep the hip and the head looking forward, and we do rotations of the torso. Make a circle with the arms, and we do 16 times each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7 and 8. Great. Now we stretch the knees and we bend down. We put the hands behind the head, and then we bend on the hips until our back is parallel with the floor. And then from here we continue going down and we bounce 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we return to the parallel position with the floor and then up. And we do it 8 times. Okay? 1, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 2, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 3, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 4, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 5, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 6, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. 7, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. And 8, parallel, bounce, 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 parallel, up. Okay, we keep the legs open and now we do circles with the hip. We grab our hips, we go back, we keep the knees straight and the heels on the ground, and then we go to the side and then forward and then side and then back. And we don't move the head, we keep it on the center. Okay, we do 8 to each direction. So we start back and then we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now the last one, we close our feet, legs together, and we do relaxing the knees, bounce 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then stretch the knees, go up on the toes and hold it for 3 seconds. Okay, and we do 8 times. So 1, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 2, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 3, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 4, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 5, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 6, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. 7, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. And last one, 8, bounce, 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 stretch, up, hold, and down. Okay, we are ready with the warm-up. Okay, now we will do a preparation exercise in which we will roll our free foot like this. First we will put our free leg in the front position, then in the side position, then in the back position. We will do it with both legs, and in each position we are going to roll our feet 16 times, first in one direction and then in the other direction. So start with feet together. If you want, grab your hips. This will help with balance, and then put your weight on the left leg, extend the right leg front without touching the floor, point the foot, and then roll the foot 16 times to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change weight, and let's do it with the other leg, with the left. First to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change the weight again, and now extend the right leg to the side. We'll do the same to the side. First we roll the foot 16 times to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change weight, and we do the same with the left foot. First we roll it to the outside 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change weight, and now extend the right leg to the back. And we rotate, we roll the free foot 16 times to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now change weight and extend the left leg to the back. Rotate it 16 times to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now rotate it to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we are done with the preparation exercise. Let's go to the next block. Okay, so now we are going to work on the movement of our free leg when we step forward or side or back. And we are going to pay special attention to the position of our foot in each one of these positions. So, when you go forward, like this, what you do with the foot is that you turn the foot so that the outside of the foot is touching the floor and the inside is up. Yeah? This is called knife in tango, cuchillo. Yeah? It's the name of the position of the foot. The small toe is touching the floor and the big toe is up. When you return to zero position, like this, it's the opposite. You rotate the foot so that the inside of the foot is touching the floor and the outside is up. This position, I don't think it has a name. I call it pretty because it looks pretty. You know, the knee is inside towards the other knee, the toe is up, it's like, it feels pretty. Anyway, I call it that way. When you go to the side, you don't have to change the foot. You keep the pretty position with the inside down and the outside up. You only need to extend a bit the foot so that the toes stay on the floor. And then when you go back, like this, what you do is that you extend the foot so that the toes are pointing down to the floor. This position I call it toes, because it's about the toes going down. Be careful that your heel doesn't go outside like this, because this looks horrible. Your heel has to stay inside. And it's very similar to the pretty position, only you extend the foot so that it's vertical and the toes are pointing down. Okay? So what we are going to do is, first we will start with feet together and embrace, tango embrace. We will start from zero position, pretty position for the foot, to the front, knife, and then return to zero. We will do it 16 times, with one leg and then with the other leg. Then we change the weight, we will go from zero to side and then back to zero, okay? Side and zero, 16 times. And then we will repeat with the left leg, 16 times. And then we will go back like this. We will go from the pretty position, in zero position, to the toe position, back, in the back position. And then we will return to zero. 16 times with the right leg, 16 times with the left leg. Okay? This will be the sequence. Now, usually I would do this with music, but we are going to use the metronome. And the metronome, I said it like in the last class, 2 beats per bar. Yeah? 1, 2, 1, 2, and the tempo is 58 BPM. Okay? So we will extend, return to zero. Extend, return to zero. Now, one tip about how to use the metronome. When you do the movement, I recommend that you keep your free leg, whichever it is, always in movement. Always in movement. So don't move the leg fast and then reach the position and wait there. This is wrong. Pam, pam, pam. Yeah, this is wrong. You have to adjust the speed of your leg so that your leg is always moving. One, pam, one, pam, one. Like this, yeah? So don't do it too fast. Do it slowly so that you can always be moving the leg. That's how you work the movement the best. So let's start. Legs together, bend the knees a little bit, relax, tango embrace, put your weight on the left, and we're going to work on the right, from pretty to knife, 16 times, and then with the left, okay? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Change weight, left leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now change weight. We go from pretty position in 0 to pretty on the side. Just extend the foot, okay? We do it 16 times with right and 16 times with left. Let's go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Change weight with left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Change weight. Okay, now we will do it to the back. We go from pretty position in 0 position, we extend the leg to the back and we extend the foot so that we go to the toes position. Big toe on the floor, remember heel inside and not outside. Okay, we'll do it 16 times, change weight, and 16 times with the left. Okay, we start with the right. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Change weight, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, very good. Let's go to the next block. Okay, in this block we're going to combine the positions of the free foot that we practiced separately in the previous block. And we will do 2 sequences of combinations. The first one is going to be like this. We start in 0 position, weight on the left foot, and then with the right, we're going to start in 0 position with the foot in the pretty position. Remember, inside of the foot down, outside up. Then from here we will go front, and we will put the foot in the knife position, outside down, inside in. Then we will return again to 0, foot in pretty position. From here we will go to the side, foot in pretty position but extended so that the toes reach the floor. And then again in 0 position, foot in pretty position. And then from here to the back, foot in toe position. Remember, don't let your heel go outside, keep it inside. Yeah, extend the foot in the toe position. And then from here to the 0 position again, foot in pretty position, and then to the side again, extended pretty, and then 0 in pretty position. So 4 movements: knife, pretty, side, pretty, 0 pretty, back, toes, 0 pretty, side pretty, 0 pretty, and that's it. Okay? And we will repeat this whole sequence 8 times. Then we will change the weight and we will do it again with the left leg. Okay? Now we will use the metronome again. 2 beats per bar, 58 BPM. And remember that when you use the metronome, try not to move your leg too fast so that you have to wait at the end of each position. Don't do it like this. Adjust your speed so that your leg is always moving, always in movement, because then you will be able to develop a more fluid movement of the free leg, and that's better. Okay? So let's do it. Start with the weight on the left, and we go front, side, back, side, and then repeat. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 4 more times. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Change weight. Left. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay? Good. The second combination is the combination that you would do if you would be walking forward and back. So we will leave out the side step and we will use only the front and the back positions. So again, we start in 0 position with the free foot in pretty position. Then we go front and we use the knife position. We return to 0 position, foot in pretty position, and then we go back and the foot is in toe position. And then again, 0 position. So it looks like this. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Okay? And then we will change the weight and we will do it with the left leg. Okay? Remember, here is extremely important that you don't do breaks in each position. The movement should be fluid. From 0 to 1 to 0 to back to 0 to front to 0 to back to 0. And in each position, you need to change your foot to go from pretty to knife to pretty to toe to pretty to knife to pretty to toe. So your foot is also working, yeah? And we will do it, 8 times on each side, okay? So we put the metronome. Feet together, tango embrace, bend the knees, weight on the left, and we start with the right. And 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 8 and let's do 8 more, yeah? And 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 8 and 8. Change weight left. 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 8 and 8. 8 more. And 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 8 and 8 and. Okay, we are done with this block. Let's go to the next one. Okay, in this last block we're going to combine the two sequences that we did in the previous block with pivots. Do you remember this exercise we did in the very first class for pivots where we were on one leg and then we were doing 90 degrees pivots to each side like this, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, yeah? First the torso, then the hip, yeah? And then with the same foot we were doing it to the other side. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And then we do the same with the other leg, to one direction, to the other direction, 90 degrees. So the idea is to mix this with the sequences that we have been doing before. So the way we are going to mix it is like this. We start in 0 position, and then we do the first movement, which is foot in pretty position, then front in knife, and then when you collect to go back to 0 position, you start turning the torso, so that by the time you reach the 0 position, you do a pivot. From here, you are going to go to the side, open the leg. And then, when you are collecting, you turn the torso, so that by the time you reach the 0 position, you do a pivot. From here, you are going to go back. This is the most difficult part. Your free foot is in the toe position. Be careful with the heel. Don't put it outside, put it inside. Then when you are collecting to go to the 0 position, you turn the torso, so that by the time you reach 0 position, you have pivot. And then, from here, you are going to go again to the side, and then when you collect, you turn the torso, so that by the time you collect the foot, you have finished the pivot. Okay? So one more time, it's going to be front, collect, pivot, side, collect, pivot, back, collect, pivot, side, collect, pivot. And then we'll repeat front like this, okay? So we're going to use the metronome again, and remember, the important thing is that no matter what you do with your standing leg, pivot, whatever, your free leg is always moving, always moving. You never make stops in each position, okay? Always moving, fluid. This is the most important thing. So let's put the metronome again, 2 beats per bar, like always, and 58 BPM. Okay? So we start in 0 position, and let's do it 8 times. Yeah, we'll repeat the whole sequence 8 times. So get ready, legs together, bend the knees, arms in tango embrace, the weight is on the left, so we work with the right. And we're going to pivot always away from the standing leg. So in this way. Okay? Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Now we'll repeat this with the other leg. We put the weight on the right, left is free. We start with front, and when we collect, we do the pivot 90 degrees away from the standing leg, so in this direction. Okay? And we do it 8 times like before. So get ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the leg moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay? Now we're going to put the weight again on the left leg. We're going to work with the right leg, but this time, after each position, we're going to do the pivot towards the standing leg. Yeah? So in this direction. Yeah? We'll do front and side, and back and side and front. Okay? So like before, we will do it 8 times. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay? And now we will do the same to the other side. So we put the weight on the right, we work on the left, and after the front position with the knife, when we return, we do the pivot towards the standing leg, so in this direction. Yeah? So it's going to look like this. 1, then side, then back, then side, and then front. Okay? So let's do it together. 8 times. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 4 more times. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay? Great. Because this is difficult, meanwhile you do the exercise, you will have the tendency maybe to open the arms or to raise the arms. And this is going to affect your balance. It's going to make it difficult. So I recommend that during the exercise you try to keep the arms low, yeah, below the chest. Yeah? This will help a lot with your balance. Now, the second combination, let's remember, it was simpler. It was from 0 position, with the foot in pretty position, going forward, knife, then again 0, and then without going side, we go back, toe position, okay? And then 0. It was only like this, front, 0, back, 0, front, 0, back, 0. So the idea is also to use pivots here. After each position, we do a pivot. So we start front, and then when we collect, we do a pivot. Let's start going away from the standing leg, and then we will go back, directly back. And then when we collect, we will do another pivot, and we will go front. We collect another pivot, we go back. We collect another pivot, we go front. Okay? And then we will do it with the other leg. Okay, so we do it 8 times with each leg. Again, we use the metronome. And let's do it together. This one is a bit more difficult. I find it a bit more difficult because we don't have side step to stabilize ourselves. It's only front and back. So it's a bit riskier, but it's very useful. Okay, let's do it together. Front and back, and front and back, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 0. Okay? Now let's do it to the other side. Put the weight on the right and then go forward with front, knife position, and then when you collect, you do the pivot away from the standing leg. And then you go back. And then pivot, front, pivot back, pivot front. Okay? And we'll do it 8 times like before. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now we will repeat with the right leg, but this time, after going front, we're going to do the pivot towards the standing leg in this direction. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Front, pivot, back. Pivot, front, pivot back, and then front again. Okay? So let's do it together. Bend the knees, this is important. Tango embrace. Push down when you do the pivot, and let's go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 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 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 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 finish. And now we will do the same with the other leg. So put your weight on the right, left is free, and then when you go front and you use the knife, and then you collect, you're going to do the pivot in the direction of the standing leg. So to this direction, and then you will go back. Then pivot towards the standing leg, front, pivot towards the standing leg, back, pivot towards the standing leg, front. And we do it 8 times, okay? So let's start. Legs together, bend the knees, straight posture, and we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So, that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching and for doing it with me. Hopefully, practice, repeat each block if you want several times, challenge yourself, put faster tempos or slower, and let me know in the comments how these exercises are going for you, okay? Thank you very much and see you in the next one.